There are many prevailing myths and misconceptions about T Rex, many of which have been indelibly etched into the public lexicon by things like Hollywood. I'm going to try and clear a few of them up. One such myth is that the T Rex was a slow and clumsy beast. While T Rex was a large and heavy dinosaur, it was likely quite agile and could run at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. Another misconception that has been horrifically etched into the public lexicon in permanent marker is the fact that T Rex had poor eyesight. Scientists believe that T Rex had excellent eyesight, and binocular vision in fact, which would have helped it to track and hunt its prey. Movies tend to portray T Rex as being vaguely solitary. T Rex may have been a social animal and lived in packs or family groups, as evidenced by multiple T Rex fossils found in close proximity to one another. T Rex is also portrayed as a bit of a scavenger on occasion as well. This also probably isn't true. While T Rex may have scavenged on occasion out of necessity, evidence suggests that it was primarily a predator and would have hunted large prey. Another prevailing misconception that's been underwritten by Hollywood is the fact that T Rex allegedly lived throughout the Jurassic Period, hence the name of the movie franchise Jurassic Park. T Rex lived in the Cretaceous period. Now, this might seem like I'm nitpicking, but there's a distance of about 80 million years between these two periods. It's not a small amount of time. Something else that probably really needs to be addressed because it really gets on my nerves is the frequency with which I see artist renderings of Tyrannosaurus engaging in open combat with species such as Stegosaurus or Triceratops. The distance between these species is phenomenal. It's basically the equivalent of a member of the SAS having a bar fight with an Ottoman janissary. It's ridiculous. T-Rex quite reasonably gets framed as being cold-blooded, largely because people naturally assume that they were reptiles. Believe it or not, although this is vaguely contentious, they had more in common with mammals than they did with reptiles. By virtue of this, T-Rex was actually a warm-blooded creature. They needed to be, largely because they had to maintain a particularly high body temperature in order to maintain a particularly high metabolism, as well as their ability to actually hunt. And lastly, I think it's quite important that this gets addressed. Generally, people feel that the reason that T-Rex cannot reach out and grab its prey is because it had famously short arms. Let me be the first to tell you that this is not true. It's actually because they're all dead.